Hey everybody, it's John. I wanted to throw out a quick video. I was on a webinar last night with one of my mentors, Ray. And Ray lives down in Florida. He's big time in network marketing. He's one of the professionals out there. But one of the things that I found out in network marketing is that a lot of the training and developing that network marketing does can be applied to any kind of work, any kind of situation that people are into to try to better themselves. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about today, and there's actually four. So one, I'm going to read some notes from last night. So the first thing is having a vision. So Ray last night talked about having a vision. He talked about who do you want to become. It's very important that you realize that who that you want to become. So even if you're not in network marketing, if you're in a profession, I don't care if you're in construction, if you're in radio, whatever you do, who do you want to become? Not what you want to do, who do you want to become? How do you want to be looked at? How do you want to be known? Um, and stop focusing on the dollars and focusing on what you want to become again. So if you really drive hard on what you want to become, then the dollars will come after that. That's a byproduct of your growth. So number two, see yourself in a better situation. So many people go to bed every night or they're thinking about constantly. They're thinking about where they are now and they're not looking at what they want to be later. And it's a little bit different than what you want to become, but see yourself in a different uh, situation. Right now, I'm working on a vision board, so I'm really starting to hammer on what I can see in the future. A vision board, vacation spots, a car that you may want to own, a house that you may want to own, a lawn that you want to, what your lawn wants to look like, anything like that that will drive you into a mindset of where you're in a better situation. Um, um, Phrases that will prevent you from getting into a better situation. I love these from last night. You don't understand it. When we were kids, we were taught very early on that if we were in school and not necessarily if we wanted to buy more time and trying to stall the process of learning, we would say, well, we don't understand it. And immediately the teacher would help you out. But in reality, not everybody, but some people were just stalling to get on with the process of learning. Hope you understand that. Easy for him to her to say. So if you're not seeing the success that maybe you think that you should be seeing, it's very easy for you to say, well, it's easier for him or her to say where she's coming or where he or she's coming from because they've seen success. And I can tell you if you Google anything, you will find people that are in worse situations than you are right now that are seeing success. So that's untrue. And these are phrases that will hold you back. Another one, the big one, if I only had the money, if I only had the time, if I only had the talent, if I only had the better upbringing, if it, the list goes on and on. And then plain just isn't working. Where we can Google something and we can see other people are being successful or what we're doing, but it is working for them. But the real cop out is just saying it isn't working. The other thing is I don't have the money. Well, what do you do to have the money? Right now, I'm working on trying to get into a webinar. It's a couple of $100, but I'm selling a baseball, uh, autographed Hank Aaron baseball on eBay that will produce some money so I can do that. So if you find a way, there's a ways to find out that you can do. I've seen people go to webinars for $500 that have actually paid the money by having a big garage sale, and then they take that money and then they invest it in themselves. So again, just something to think about. Number three, immerse yourself. Immerse yourself in what you do. Again, doesn't matter if you're a contractor, if you build houses, if you're in radio, if you are a carpenter, if you are a car salesman, whatever it is, immerse yourself in the industry that you're in Learn, 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 learn. Absorb it, absorb it. You'll be the master of it. Eventually you'll get there. It will take time, but you can get there. Invest. Again, invest in yourself and buy courses, buy seminars. And if you start off small and you don't have the money, you can find a lot of courses just on YouTube. A big YouTube fan. The last thing is serve your audience. So whatever you do, serve your audience. Don't just take care of your audience. People that I love what Jim Rohn said. I think it had to be back in the 80s. Because he said you can work at McDonald's and you can make $5.50 an hour. But if you're taking garbage out at McDonald's and you're whistling on your way, you're probably worth $5.75 because it's how you get out there. So it's not just doing the job, it's really taking care of your customers and taking care of your audience. And who your audience is not necessarily exactly your customers. It can be your teammates. So how are you looked at? If you're looked at with that you have a fresh look at things, the fresh look at your business, you can very easily become a top team member, adding value, making more money at the end because of just the way you look at things. So hopefully this helps. Please pass it on to your team. If you want to, pass it on to your friends. And please comment. I'd love to see your comments. Thank you. Have a great day.